Hi, Nick from M62 or Nicky Take from The Fringe with more of our What Can You Learn as a Business Presenter from a Stand-Up Comic. Here's a golden piece of advice. It doesn't really matter whether you're doing stand-up or whether you're doing a business presentation. It's not about you. It's always about the audience. Now, in stand-up, that means sometimes you'll find people tell jokes that they find really funny that just lost on the audience. And sometimes you have to completely do a set that you don't find funny or you don't like. I'll give you a real example. I don't particularly like telling dirty jokes. I don't particularly like doing jokes about sex or kind of, anything kind of filthy. It's too predictable for somebody dressed like this. But I promise you, 1 o'clock in the morning in a nightclub, they're not interested in hearing any other jokes. They've been drinking for probably 3 to 4 hours and they're only going to respond to dirty jokes. So I have a blue set. I don't deliver it very often, but there are times, particularly after hours, when you have to resort to a blue set. Now, in a business presentation, it's exactly the same thing. It isn't about you. It's always about the audience. So whatever you prepped and whatever you plan to do, if they suddenly ask you a question, if they suddenly take you down a rabbit hole because they're interested in it, don't be tempted to not and stick to your script. Go off the script if they need to, because it's all about them. And the only way you're going to sell to them is if you actually answer their questions and fulfill their desire to want to buy off you. It's exactly the same. Respond to the audience. Don't necessarily stick to your script. More from The Fringe later.